Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to discuss about another program in object-oriented programming, C++, called structures using functions. So first, there is a question called enter the feet and inches and just display the higher one in the feet and inches. So I have already done an experiment called so here is the experiment which I have done. Here I just gave for entering 5 distances in each of it. So here I just given 5 variables and feet in inch and it's feet in int and inches in float, because the inches will end with the feet and inches like 6.23 or 6.53. It will be in points, so I given inches in float and feet in int. So the first thing I have given here the first distance, enter feet, enter inches, and the fa dot feet is greater than max is equal to a dot feet. Like I have given if the first distance has 9.3 and other is less than 9, so it will print the first distance as a largest max. Likewise I have done to the every statement. You can see the 4 and the 5th one, and the maximum value is, it will show the maximum value. So let us compile it and just see the output. So g++ ex 2.3 dot cpp, and let us, it's asking for entering the first distance. The first distance I will give the feet 3 and inches 4, and for enter the distance, the second distance, enter feet 4 and 5, and the third distance 5 and 6, and the fourth distance 7 and 8, and the fifth distance 9 and 8. So it will display the larger feet in it. So it has 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. So it displayed the fifth distance 9, the feet, and the inches will be remaining. So this is the program to display the larger value of given 5 values. And the second program is to find the power of the given number using structures using functions. Though the programming is vi. So here we are given the program, and like I have given the double number for it. If it's we don't know the number, what we will give 11, and the double number is equal to 3. Enter the number with power to be found, and I just given statement if you want to enter the power or not. If he, without knowing, he just give another number, he can type in no, and you can just choose choice. If it's n, the square of the number is, it will show, else they enter the power you have given the statement and enter p. This is the result, and the power will be done and the result will be displayed. The double power and int, and if b is equal to 1, return a, else it will be executed in the formula. So I have using this function, I can compile it and let us see the output. It's vi experiment 2.1.cpp. Sorry for the inconvenience. And it's because the warning is because of I have used some like more than one function, so the warning will be like this. It's not a problem, we can go and compile the output. So it's asking to enter the number whose power should be found. Means I need a number like 6 cube. The 6 is to be entered here. So we'll enter the number 6. And do you want to enter the power? Yes. You can type y. So it's asking the power for enter 6 square. So you'll get the output 36. as your listen, like enter the number to be found 6, do you want the number s, and enter the power 36. This is the program to find a number using structures in functions. And the third program is to find the length. The third program, we'll just see it. Here is the third program. We need to give the numbers in int, float and double, and we need to swap those two numbers. So here void swap int, void swap float, void swap double, int main. In the thing, I have given two variables for each, like int ab, int cd and double ef, character ch. So here given which three values, float, int and double. If you want to enter a float value, you can type f, and int value I and double value d. In the case, I have using a switch statement in the above statement, like case f, enter two values and before swapping a and b, and I just said break. If it's an int, is the same case, and the d is the same case. So default, if you give another variable, you can write a default ch wrong caution. So if you go into the down statements, and I have assigned for every value the temp, and temp is equal to a is equal to b is equal to temp, and cout after swapping a, b and b. So here is the program will be executed like this for each and every case for int, float and double. So let us execute it and see the output. So it's g++ space experiment 2.2.cpp. So it's asking for the value to be as an input, float, int or double. I am giving a value example as int, and enter two values. It's asking for two values, 12 and 34. So it's showing the value before swapping 12, 34, after swapping 34, 12. So here you can go, likewise you can go for float and int. I think you have all learned about used to the looping for the functions in the structures. And let us meet in the next class. This is your Ajpon signing off. Thank you.